out there at spectacular SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Today, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Washington Commanders and the LA Chargers.
Give it up for your Los Angeles Chargers.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. Off we go from Southern California. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. So here come the Commanders, and they are led by the Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2024. Greg, it was such a good rookie campaign for Jaden Daniels out of LSU.
I always like studying quarterbacks in year two. I think rookie year, there can either be a lot of growth, right? There's the biggest ability to take that jump, but there's also some struggles you have to work through. In year two, a full offseason, really understanding the playbook. Things have kind of slowed down for you. I feel like year two is a really good indicator of what long-term success looks like for any young quarterback. This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense, and boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
2nd and 10. On play action, Daniels. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Well, here early on, if this pass rush continues to get home at this rate, this is going to be a long day for this offense. They're going to have to put some extra guys in there, mix in some play action, keep this pass rush off balance.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He'll try and get there on the ground. A gain of 15. Well done. Facing 3rd and 14, they pick it up.
A gain of 15. And the Washington first down.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down. Mike, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. There he goes again. They'll take this one up close to the first down marker. They spot it where the slide begins. That's a pickup of about 9.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. He'll run again. A pickup there of 25 yards. 1st down, Washington.
It's a gain of 25 yards. 1st down, Washington.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up the 1st down and keep the drive alive.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Man in motion is Brown. Daniels to throw on 2nd down. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And the Washington first down.
A pickup of 15 in the air. Good for a Commander's first down.
If you're going to give him this much time to scan the field, he's inevitably going to find an open man downfield like he does here. That's a great job remaining patient and letting that play develop.
On the handoff, this is Eckler. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He'll step up and run this. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Washington.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
This defensive line clearly has a beat on this offense. They've got to find a way to settle their pass protections. If they want to be able to get their quarterback in any sort of established rhythm and timing going forward, they're going to have to do a lot better job protecting them. Early in this game, that's already 2 sacks allowed.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try here on 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He'll throw a loose football. And this is recovered by the Chargers.
And that's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game, Mike. I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball. They knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
So here come the Chargers, and it's year 6 and year 2 for Justin Herbert, Greg. It's year 2 with Jim Harbaugh, but the 6th season for the 6th overall pick in the 2020 draft.
His skill set can be determined by the letter A. Arm talent, accurate, athletic, and he's got a kind of aura about him. There's something special that they know when he's under center, we have a shot. 1st-round pick. He's got everything you want for the quarterback position. He needs to take that next step from being a legitimate, bona fide franchise quarterback to a superstar in the NFL.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They face 2nd down and 7. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. To the left side, catch made by McConkey. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. A gain there of 11. First down, L.A.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
That's a short one taken in by Conklin. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
Looking middle, and he'll get it complete to McConkey. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a first down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down. So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
From the gun, it's Herbert. That is left side and taken in by Allen.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route, but this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Herbert going to try to throw on third down. This one finds McConkey. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field, but they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
Run between the tackles for Hampton. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
Now Herbert throwing on second down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Throwing is Herbert on third down. That one complete to McConkey. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers are out to an early 3-0 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. On the return, Noah Igbenogany. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Daniels. Right side, catch made by McLaurin. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. The Chargers out to the early lead. We're back in Southern California in a moment. Commanders with the football to begin the second quarter. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and 4. As we are ready to get back underway. Now he'll run it, and Daniels will have the first down as he's able to slide and avoid the contact.
Gain of 11 on the play.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short, one of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it, but a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield, take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 38-yard line.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. To throw is Daniels. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
3rd and 11. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Pass interference. Defense.
The crowd does not agree with that call. Boos ring out. Doesn't matter. Not going to change it. It's a 1st down. Man in motion is Brown. The RPO, that one is complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 7. Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. He takes off.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Now Daniels has his man. It's Samuel. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
1st down, Washington.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do. So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
A successful drive, but in danger of stalling. Trying to convert now on 3rd and 7. He'll try to run for it. And he will get into the end zone. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Commanders.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Commanders move out to a 7-3 lead.
Commanders 7, Chargers 3.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gabe to kick this one away. This is Hassan Haskins to return. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Chargers offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. Back to the left side, pulled in by Conklin.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 4. Herbert keeping it on the zone read. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the 1st down.
It's a gain of 8. And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the...
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
He's going to keep this again. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. That is a big play for L.A. And even 30 yards.
And this is why you tailor your offense around a guy like this. I mean, every once in a while, mix in some design runs. He's got such game-changing ability with the ball in his hands, and here he rips off a big one.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now Herbert on the bootleg. That's to the running back, Amarian Hampton. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
It's 3rd down.
So, Mike, there's this idea that every time a defense blitzes, it has to result in a sack. But there's a lot of other ways that you can impact the play, and we see it here. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hand, get it to the check down, and now you just need to rally tackle and bring him down for a loss.
And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Chargers 1st down. 1st and 10.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up 1st downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 12-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
To throw, it's Herbert. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive. And what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
Allen in motion. 7-3 is the score. With 2 minutes to play in the 1st half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll get this down to the 2-yard line. First and goal as they convert on third down.
And the Chargers.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, first and goal, and at the very least, got to come away with some points.
So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's first and goal. Throwing, Herbert. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And he's in! Omarion Hampton. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Chargers are on top. It's now 10-7.
Chargers 10. Commanders 7.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Returning is Igbenogany. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Commanders offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. And this defense has to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in the first half that has really given them fits. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. They'll send the receiver in motion to the left. And he'll be met in the backfield and drop behind the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That's taken in. It's Austin Eckler. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
What can they do here on third down and 7? Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And this is recovered by the Chargers.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
The Chargers offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. Throwing on first down is Herbert. He'll find an open man. It's Allen. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's first and goal. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. Now the Commanders will use their third and final timeout. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. From the 1, second and goal. Hampton trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force fourth down.
A loss of a yard.
How about this for a goal line stand, Mike? Your back's against a wall, back-to-back plays, you hold tight. They set themselves up here to defend a fourth and goal try.
Now a timeout, Chargers here. That's their second, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chargers will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On first down, Daniels. Pass caught left side. That's Ertz. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula as they come out for the second half. It's about to get underway. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Here's Darius Davis to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Chargers offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on first and 10. Take the handoff. Now Herbert. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Here's Hampton. He'll manage only a couple. Trey Amos there to make the tackle.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Open man is the tight end, Disley. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. After that play, we have one of the commanders who is down. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Hampton. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8. Motion man is Johnston. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. It's a gain of 14 on the pickup. And the Chargers have the 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And there wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
2nd and 6.
2nd down and 6 now from the 26. From the gun, it's Herbert. He'll get this to Disley on the way. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
They'll run with Hampton. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Just shy of the goal line. A gain of 7 brings up 2nd and goal.
One more time with Hampton. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown, L.A. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
So now Herbert and the Chargers will go for 2.
The Chargers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
On play action now, Herbert. That'll be caught, and he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and It's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Commanders' offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. Here's Daniels. He'll take this one up close to the first down marker. To spot it where the slide begins. That's a pickup of about 9.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
They'll motion over Samuel. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Troy Dodd there to make the tackle.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play.
Ball's out. This is recovered by the Chargers. It always feels like it's a safe play. Just have the quarterback keep it, get that first down, try to extend it. But here, it's not free, and the defense will take over.
Yeah, the priorities of a quarterback sneak, Mike, are A, get the first down, B, protect yourself, but C, protect the ball. And he was not able to do the third part of that act, and he's going to cough it up now and give the ball right back to this defense.
On play action, it's Herbert. Open man downfield is Conklin. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. They get 18 on that one. It's good for a Charger first down.
15-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
That's another
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
Now, Herbert to the back of the end zone. He's got it. Keenan Allen. Touchdown, Chargers. What a terrific play at the back of the end zone. Greg, that is so hard to do, but something you did during your career. How do the guys pull that off?
Yeah, the key here, Mike, is the concentration to not only see the ball, but then you have to feel the ground. You have to know exactly where you are in the back line of the end zone. And tell you what, this is about as good as it gets. Come down with the ball, 2 feet in bounds, touchdown.
And before the try, remember, it is a touchdown. All scoring plays
Play
are
is under
reviewed,
review.
so replay will confirm this one before we do anything else.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. Point after now from Dicker. It's up and good. And the Chargers will extend this third quarter lead.
Chargers 26, Commanders 7.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Returning is Igbenogany. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he won't try to risk much more, sliding down a gain of 3.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. He'll take off again. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a 1st down.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage. Tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up the 1st down.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 44-yard line.
And in motion is Brown. Daniels to throw on 2nd down. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for the 1st with Eckler. And he's not going to get the 1st down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
On 4th down, the Commanders going to send out their veteran Tress Way to punt. Back deep is Darius Davis. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Chargers offense and veteran Keenan Allen set for their next possession. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the 3rd quarter. They might be looking to grind out some 1st downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. It was Dorrance Armstrong who was there to get him down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6. Herbert. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You know, we see quarterbacks sometimes, they don't want to admit defeat. They want to extend these plays as long as possible, but you got to know when the party's over. Throw it away, live for the next snap. The last thing you want to do is put the ball in harm's way.
3rd and 6. Shotgun now for Herbert. And he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line.
This is where the playmaking ability almost can be a detriment to a running quarterback. They have such confidence in their ability to keep plays alive with their legs that sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they can make the next big play. And good job by the defenders tracking him down and took him down for a loss.
On 4th down, out is J.K. Scott to punt for the Chargers. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Commanders' offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those into big plays. On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. That's swung out to Eckler. He's taken down to just shy of midfield. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down.
1st down, Washington.
Man in motion, heading left. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 14 on that one. 1st down, Washington.
1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the 2nd half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
And it'll be marked down at the 7, and it will set up 1st and goal.
And this is what the offense needed. Now, after that last completion, you still trail here in the 4th quarter. You need scores, and you need scores fast, so they cannot take their time. I wouldn't be surprised to get them right back up on the line of scrimmage and try to score here now that it's 1st and goal.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Smart decision there on 1st and goal. If it's not there early, don't get baited into a bad decision. Just throw it away and live for another down. Really nice decision-making here. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Try it again here from the 7-yard line. 2nd down and goal. Throwing again. Daniel. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Noah Brown. Touchdown, Washington. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Now Gay for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Commanders are able to cut into the deficit.
Commanders 14.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. On play action. Now Herbert. He'll get this out to the left flat. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 29-yard line.
They face 2nd down and 7. To throw, it's Herbert. He'll swing this out to Hampton. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. We'll try to run for it with Hampton. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's 4th down.
And what a play by the interior of this defensive line. There was nowhere to run. He's able to get in the backfield for a big stop, and it sets up 4th down.
And the Chargers will punt, getting set to kick it away. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. A fair catch taken here, and it's going to come right at the 15-yard line. The Commanders' offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll run to begin the drive with Eckler. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Off the zone read, Daniel's going to hang on to it. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Commander's 1st down.
And this is really an area, Mike, that he excels in. He makes the right decision to keep the ball himself, and then when he hits the hole, he doesn't stop until he picks up the first down.
So, 1st and 10 now from the 30. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
24 yards.
They get 24 on that one. First down, Washington.
Every team in the league practices these situations every single day. That's a critical 3rd down, Mike. So now with this fresh set of downs, they got to just take a deep breath. Now you're really not so much playing against your opponent as much as you are playing against this clock.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Trying to get that one to Noah Brown. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took that ball way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball. And he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction. It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
First down.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that 1st down, but this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the 1st down.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
34-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He's going to keep it himself.
These plays just kill you on defense. The pressure's good, but you have to contain him. Quarterback does a nice job of escaping the pocket, turns into a runner, scrambles for positive yardage.
Can they keep this drive rolling? Here is 3rd and inches. Has his man, it's Samuels. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Washington 1st down.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
He'll step up and run. And he will score! Game on! Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Commanders. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Gay to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Commanders have cut the deficit to 5.
Chargers 26. Commanders 21.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Haskins now to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. Justin Herbert back out there. He and the Chargers getting set to go once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Headed left. Buying time. He'll tuck it and take off. The defense uses its 2nd timeout here. And don't forget, clock to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well.
And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Pistol here for Herbert. Looking middle and complete with Allen. And they'll take this down inside the 35. And 3rd and final timeout taken by the defense, so the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left. Now a toss, left side for Hampton. Finding room to the 20. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 31 yards.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
He'll try to run with Hampton. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll go with him again. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
They'll use 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Hampton. And he's got another one. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Dicker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chargers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
33, Commanders 21. Cameron Dicker to
After the
kick off
touchdown,
for the
here's
Chargers.
Dicker out to send this one away. Returning is Igbenogany. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Now it is Jaden Daniels and the Commanders down by 12. A minute 13 to play. How will this play out? We'll watch as they come up for first down. They'll drop to throw. That's caught by Eckler. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Throwing on second down. Daniel. He'll step up and run this.
Quarterback does a nice job here sensing the pressure pretty quickly. Realizes he doesn't have a ton of time to operate from within the pocket. Decides to tuck the ball and rely on his legs. He's able to pick up a positive play.
They'll come up for first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Looking middle, and he's got Brown. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They get 20 on the connection. Good for a Commander's first down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down. So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, they got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Chargers are winners here as we say so long from SoFi.